Hi everyone, it's Pokemon today, and Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct earlier this morning around 7, and I wasn't gonna just stay awake for that because, frankly, it's a Nintendo Direct, not an actual Pokemon Sun and Moon announcement. So I'm not gonna stay up till 7 in the morning just to see that. But I did see it afterwards, and we got some new information. We got an Alola form, we got some new information detailing Z moves. And I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the rumors that have been going around for Sun and Moon because, to be fair, the Alola form they showed kind of means I should bring up those rumors. But we'll get to that when we'll get to the rumors near the end. So first up, we do have an Alola form. We have the Dark Normal version of Rattata, Alolan Rattata. Unlike ordinary Rattata, urban areas are Alolan Rattata's main habitat. They are nocturnal and live in nests of several dozen. Alolan Rattata have an excellent aptitude for sniffing out delicious fresh foods in Alola. They pay no attention to foods that aren't fresh. Alolan Rattata serve as their boss. And this is what Alolan Rattata looks like. Now you can definitely see it's a Rattata, but you can definitely see why it's a dark type. It's whiskers are now dark. It gives it kind of like a mafioso vibe with a mustache, something like that. It's not bad. It's a little spikier. But the leaks, and I'm just going to briefly mention that before I get into them further, said it was a dark type, whereas it's a dark normal type in this. Again, like we said that Ninetales was, I believe, a standard ice type. It's a nice fairy type. So they made a little bit of a miscalculation on that. Okay, I just wanted to be sure about what I was reading. Also, they also revealed that basically the main focus of this one was Z moves, a special giveaway Munchlax with Snorlax and Rattata. With Z moves, apparently not only there's Z moves all for specific types, but there's actually specific Pokemon that know specific Z moves tailored to that Pokemon. Two that were shown were Snorlax, which knows, I believe the name of the Z move is, if you give me 1 second here, is it Megaton Pancake? No, Pulverizing Pancake, where they even just say, after 30 years Snorlax of blocking roads, Snorlax finally awakens. And you just see his eyes just, and just boom, Pulverizing Pancake, which is, he runs over and just does a massive Megaton body slam, more or less. So yeah, then Alolan Raichu can learn, or this Z move is for electric types, is Stoked Spark Surfer, which, stick, bro, I'm gonna surf in my tail and I'm gonna slam this Aerodactyl. He's gonna go down. It's gonna be sway. Yeah, it's like that. So yeah, it can learn special. Apparently, not only do we have the 18 Z move types, one for each type, but we also have Z moves that go beyond that. Which means, good girl. Domino's there making a P. Good girl. Which means that unless you're going to be one of those people who just goes online and learns them all yourself, which I probably wouldn't do. At least not from my first playthrough. Afterwards, yeah, sure, maybe I'll do that. But first playthrough, no. With the Z moves, I'm going to be interested to learn what. I mean, granted, I'm finding out what a lot of these Z moves are just because I'm doing the coverage, but assuming not all the Z moves have been revealed by, the release of the game, which, what do we got right now anyway? Not including the specialty moves. We got, apparently they actually did show the ghost type move with, when they showed off Turtonator. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus I know what the normal type move is. So we've got about 6 moves of the 18 types so far, so there's a lot more to be revealed. Apparently they showed off the ghost one as well, which I did not notice, but they showed it off. But yeah, I'm probably going to be one of those people who doesn't learn the moves before. Besides, the only thing I really want to learn beforehand the game is basically, as much as I love the exploration and finding new Pokemon, I kind of do want to know what all the new Pokemon is, so I want to know I want to put on my team. I haven't really gone blind into a Pokemon game since Ruby and Sapphire came out. Ever since the internet and the ability I discovered the site of Cerebi, I'm like, No, I kind of want to know. I kind of want to know. So yeah. Um, but other than that, that's pretty much the only thing. And how they evolve too. How do I get these guys in the game if I can? So that's really the only thing I ever really want to know fully going into a game. Other than that, though, I don't care that much about finding out what the trials are, or in this case, what the trials are, what the gym leaders are, or anything like that. It's just stuff I tend to find out along the way. With that being said, that you'll be getting a special Snorlax distribution, or excuse me, Munchlax distribution. I believe. Let me see here. What did it say? Okay, special Munchlax distribution, which comes with Snorlium Z, a special Snorlax Z move, Pulverizing Pancake, until January 11th, 2017. It also knows the moves Hold Back and Happy Hour. So yeah. I'm wondering if that Z move is basically only usable by Snorlax when you have this special Z crystal, which also makes me wonder if there's more than just the 8. I mean, there's more than the 18 because you need to have 2 of each type when Pokemon's holding 1 on your Z bracelet. However, I wonder about Domino. I'm gonna have to see. Hope she didn't. My dad didn't leave the door open for the garage. Where was I going? Sorry, she went out of my range, so I can't see her at the moment. But no, yeah, I'm wondering where, not where. Wondering if there'll be actually more Z crystals than just the 18 standard types. If you're gonna have specific, like in this case, Snorlium Z, which is specific to Snorlax. If we're gonna have something akin to Mega Stones for Z stones crystals, so I don't know. Maybe, who knows? But now on to the other thing I should really mention is that. So obviously you know about the Chinese leaks. You know about those supposed final starter evolutions that were showing up there, and it's what a lot of people are believing that the final evolutions are going to look like for the Pokemon. There's been plenty of leaks going on. There was one that I was kind of more hoping for than the other ones that Chinese leaks. But basically, that's the best way to put this, because I'm actually going to go to PokeJungle right now and see if I can find the actual leak so I can read off the page. PokeJungle. Alright. Because you can find these leaks on PokeJungle, probably on their backlog of things. So PokeJungle. Bird is the word. Anyway. Moving on. Okay, moving right along. Dug-a-dung. You know it. You're the best. Anyway, sorry. Internet access I have out here. It slows down a bit when I'm out here. Just a bit. Okay. Is this the actual archive of news? No, it's not. What happened to the archive the actual news archives here? Articles. Oh, here we go. So where are those Chinese? Where are those? I should have probably had this at the beginning with. I apologize for this stalling tactic. It's just hindsight. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you won't have it. So let's see. Is that nope? Nope. Where are you? But anyway, while I'm looking this up, I can at least explain a little bit of what I'm talking about. So with what Chinese leaks, they revealed a lot of information. First off, like they revealed a bunch of Alolan forms. They revealed a bunch of new Pokemon. They revealed like a bunch of game mechanics and things along those lines. What the hell is that one? Let's see here. They revealed a lot of stuff, and one of the things they revealed is Alolan Rattata was in there. It was, I believe, is that one it? Maybe, please be the one, so I don't have to continue looking. Please. Possibly, could be, maybe. Nope, that's not it. Hey, what, sorry. I'm still. It's still early for me. I mean, it's like 12, almost 1, but I haven't been up as early as that. So I only got up recently about an hour ago. Long night last night. But they revealed Alolan. They revealed like things like Vulpix and stuff like that this leaker previously had. They revealed. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Okay. Let's see. Is this it? Is this it? Yes, this is the one. Finally. Okay. Sorry about the wait. All right. So, basically they talked about how Ash Greninja will appear in the game in some way. We would have Alolan Rattata, which is a Dark type. We would have Alolan Arcanine and Growlithe, Doduo and Dodrio, Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Alakazam line, Alolan Butterfree. Previous versions of Pokemon who have taken on new forms will only be accessible through trading games. New cat Pokemon, new snowman Pokemon, 2-stage evolution. Not to get hopes up, there may be 2 final evolutions for each starter, and this is among other rumors. Plus, there's no traditional gyms. They talked about that, but it's about you setting up the Alola League instead. Final star evolutions are an Archer, Wrestler, Silent. Diamond Stones are collectible through the region or act similar to Mega Stones, but not exactly. There'll be a Pokemon based on a Dolphin, Sea Cucumber, Snowman, Mushroom, Rugby Monkey, Rockruff Nova Evolution as a Werewolf, Marsh Shadow as a copyright Pokemon, an interesting type. So, and I'm speeding through. I could go into all these details, but I don't cover the leaks because most of the time they're not mostly true. The reason this one takes precedent is because, what have they gotten right so far? They have gotten Alola Rattata right. Granted, it's a dark normal type, not a dark type, but you could call that a translation error. What else have they gotten here? They have gotten that they're right. There's no traditional gyms, but it's so far as we can tell, the game is not about making an Alola League. It's about going through the island trials. This is more or less your story, among other things. The final evolutions are an Archer, Silent, and Wrestler. If those concept arts, if those drawings are anything to go by, then they might be true. The Diamond Stones collected throughout the region act similar to Mega Stones, but not exactly. So far, that's not the case. I mean, you put them in a bracelet or thing, and they do an effect. Yes, that's similar, but in terms of what they actually do, they are not similar to the Mega Stones. So that one I can't really call. Rockruff's evolution is a werewolf. You can't. I mean, it's pretty much almost. It's heavily implied at this point that yes, he is a werewolf, and that because he's probably going to involve something to do with the moon. But I can't really. I wouldn't really call that confirmed, but I won't deny. I mean, it just seems very plausible. Marshall's our copyright Pokemon name. It has a very unique type combo. There's a lot of things like in the other leaks I'll get to. Talked about being a Dolphin Pokemon with Psychic and Random type anytime it came out into the battlefield. So maybe, who knows. New Pokemon based on a Dolphin, Sea Cucumber, Snowman, Mushroom, and a Rugby Monkey are there. Now, again, they got Eradicate, Sea Cucumber, and Mushroom Pokemon right. We'll have to wait on the Snowman and Rugby Monkey to see if that's maybe confirmed. The thing about these leaks is there's a couple things in here that have been confirmed. They have been confirmed. They just haven't been confirmed in the right way. Like Alolan Rattata, yeah, that's confirmed, but they didn't get the type right, which goes on a limb and saying this guy might have just been guessing. It would seem like a plausible thing because of like the nature of Hawaii. They introduced mongooses, young goose, to control the rat population, Raticates. That makes sense. But because we had already gotten Meowth, a dark type, I didn't really think that was going to happen. If it did happen, it wouldn't be a dark type, but it is a dark normal type, so that did happen. Also, however, we still have, if these are true, Alolan Butterfree to be revealed, Alakazam line, Nidoking line, Queen line, Alolan Growlithe and Arcanine line, and Doduo and Dodrio line. That's a lot of lines to be revealed again, and we already have at least 11 Alola Pokemon forms, because you got to count their evolutions. I'm going to do a Pokedex update as of the next reveal on the 6th, by the way, because at that point we'll probably have more new Pokemon and all that. But another thing that's a problem here is that the Alolan Growlithe and Arcanine thing has kind of been debunked at this point, because We've seen it in the trailer. They've updated the official Pokemon site with Arcanine on it, which means Growlithe is there as well. They haven't revealed yet whether or not you can get both versions of a Pokemon, or at least their versions are exclusive. Like if you can get normal Vulpix and Alolan Vulpix in the Alolan region. I don't think that's the case. I think they are specific for this region, and that it's the only type of only version of this Pokemon you get for this region in the game. So the fact of the matter is that they've pretty much shown an Arcanine trailer that's not Alolan. They've shown on the site debunks this pretty hard, actually. I mean, maybe not pretty hard, but it really is a giant monkey wrench into this leak. But that raises the question: how could this guy get one major thing wrong, which would disprove it, and get a bunch of other stuff right? Well, that's an easy thing. He guessed and made some logical deductions. Werewolf Rockruff makes sense. It's a logical deduction. Like Alolan Rattata, if you did your research on Hawaii, if you did research on what kind of what Pokemon in the Gen 1, which all seems to be Gen 1 right now, would be the ones to get Alola forms, that would have seemed like a logical one. If you were talking about the versions of Pokemon, the forms of Pokemon, a dolphin would seem logical for Hawaii. A sea cucumber would seem logical for Hawaii. Not a type we've gotten yet. Snowman, we haven't really gotten the snowman Pokemon. Mushroom, mushroom's a pretty common thing. You could have just thrown another. Rugby monkey's a very specific one, though. If we get a rugby monkey, I'll reconsider this. But still, yeah. So that's why I don't cover the Chinese leaks the leaks that much, because they can be disproven so flippin' easily. And then they're talking about Mallow there. The Mallow in the art confirming it. It's a chick with a flower in her hair. Yes, Mallow has a flower in her hair, and yeah, she has a very similar hairstyle. But it's just one of those things. Yes, Ash and Pikachu. It's clearly Ash and Pikachu who are there, but which I hope when they go to the Alola region in the anime, I actually hope he doesn't go with Litten, because if the Litten line. Even if the Litten line isn't even if that isn't the proper evolution for Litten, it just doesn't look. Litten just doesn't fit Ash's personality. Litten's apparently really cool-headed, leveled, all that stuff, whereas Ash is not. I mean, Ash is definitely not bad for the strategy, all that. He's matured as much as a 10-year-old can as eternal youth. In the anime, but at the same time, he's a bit of a hothead sometimes. He's an energetic guy, and Litten just doesn't seem to fit that at all. I would much rather see him get either Popplio or Rowlet, but again, we'll find out in the long run. Anyway, Domino, what you doing? And then there's the other leaks that came out a while back that were talking about the Rainbow Greninja being leaked, about the Radiant forms, Dawn forms, stuff like that. Now, that was pretty much debunked, well, not 100% debunked. It could have been just got the date wrong or something for the release for Greninja. However, that was still kind of more or less debunked, because we didn't get the Greninja. We didn't. So that was more or less deconfirmed. But they mentioned something about Zemos, and I think this one might have been it. The Happy Hour Meowth. Okay, so because that was one of the things they talked about, and that was actually something where for a moment there I'm like, that is that confirmed? Because they actually did do the Happy Hour Meowth giveaway distribution. So where was it? Some Pokemon can change shape and stats after perform a Z move. Greninja. Rainbow, Galio, Radiant, Lumiana. Okay, and then let's see. Now, where was? I'm pretty certain there was something that made mention of the Z moves that were unique to Pokemon. Okay, come on. I could have swore that there was actually talk of Z moves being actually unique to certain Pokemon in this. Sorry, you're gonna have to give me 1 second, because I pretty much have I pretty much just threw this one to the wayside after the whole Greninja thing was deconfirmed. Okay, I mean, maybe they're I guess I misread this one, so, which is a shame, because when reading about the Rainbow Greninja leaks and all that stuff, Yeah, I like these leaks. I like the concept of these leaks a lot better than the other ones. I mean, for the 128 new Pokemon, I could get behind that. I mean, 90 new. I'm okay with like 100 new Pokemon. That would be my limit. I mean, they say there's like a little over 90 new Pokemon in those Chinese leaks, which would definitely be more than we got in Gen 6. It'd be like 15 more new Pokemon than we got in Gen 6. However, I kind of prefer. I'm just one of those guys who wants to see more stuff. Anyway. I know I kind of paused and stalled a bit too much in this video for a very short video, but I felt like I had to address the leaks a bit because Alolan Rattata was in those leaks. Alolan Rattata and Raticate was in the leaks, and at that point, you gotta kind of wonder, confirm, not confirm? You do have to take pause a little bit. But we'll see what happens with next week, because supposedly another leaker posted that we'll be getting the Snowman Pokemon next week in the next announcement video, which is on the 6th, which is really not that far. It's 5 days away, actually. So, and we're supposed to be getting Rockruff's Secret Evolution, which makes me actually wonder. There's two ways that, because the Rockruff is supposed to have something in common with the starter evolutions, or the starters anyway. Now, a lot of people have been wondering if it had something to do with Z moves or if it had something to do with its evolution. I'm thinking it's probably something to do with its evolution, but now with the whole unique Z moves can exist with certain Pokemon, I am now wondering if it is the fact that they can each have a unique Z move with them. So I'm wondering on that. Who knows? We'll find out. Here's the thing. If we're getting Rockruff's evolution, I can almost guarantee you we are probably getting at least the starter evolutions. Because it's also fitting in the time frame when we got the starter evolutions for X and Y as well. Well, just the first stage. We're not going to get the second stage until it's officially spoiled, probably. Which sucks. Because they usually really wait till the very end for that. But oh well. I have one question, by the way, for anyone who watches this video. Would you rather have all these spoilers come out, when they do, and wait and wait and wait, or would you rather say after the first trailer, when we get that first initial trailer, get get all that satisfying stuff, and then just have all that information just given to you being the only one who knows that information from the get, and then having to wait that entire time for Sun and Moon to come out? Would you want to have all the information, know it beforehand, or would you want to just have the spoilers and spoilers and spoilers? That's a tough call for me. I think I would probably just rather have the spoilers and spoilers, because then I have stuff to look forward to in the coming months instead of just waiting and waiting. Just be horrible. So sorry that I dragged this video on a bit too long. But yeah, thanks for watching though. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. I will not be seeing Morgan tonight. I'll be seeing it tomorrow night because there's no pre-screening tonight for it. I do have a superhero video later for the day. Other than that, though, I don't have much to go on. I don't have much planned for the day. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you folks next time.